Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First thing I want to say is yes, I shaved the beard over here enough to go to eat. Just needed a little bit of a change. And look at me, I actually have notes. So I don't forget the particulars of what this video is going to be about. What I'm going to say, most of you probably already know because I feel like a lot of people have the same mindset as I do. And listen to what's going on around the world in the United States. If you don't, then this will be information for you to think about. So let's get to it. Okay. I don't know if anybody knew, but the Buffalo shooter and the Texas shooter kind of like knew each other. They were affiliated with a third party. Now, I have a couple of guesses of who that third party could have been. Antifa, BLM, and I do blame the existence of them on this country for letting a domestic terrorist groups have millions of dollars in assets. So they can do things that they want to do against real Americans. But the two shooters did know each other. I believe that they were in cahoots with one of these organizations, if not both. Um, when the Texas shooter did what he did, he received a text, an email. I wasn't sure the particulars on that, but he got notified to do what he did. It was worded something like, do what you got to do now, let's get it done, whatever. But here's a little background on the Buffalo shooter lives about 20 minutes from me. He bought the gun in my town where I could walk to the gun shop if I wanted to. His parents worked for DOT. I don't. I think that if parents start watching their kids and being more involved with their kids, stuff like this won't happen. Um, the Texas shooter, he has a very expensive women's wardrobe. You all know how I feel about that stuff. Um, he dropped out of school because he was infatuated with video games and wanted to play video games instead of going to school. At the time of this incident, he had a brand new F 250, fully loaded, two high end AR 15/M4 rifles with military grade optics. A few $1,000s, a few $100s, I don't remember which one it was, of ammo, hundreds of dollars in body armor, and he got all this stuff on a minimum wage job at McDonald's that worked 8 hours a week. How did that happen? Because the Antifa or BLM or whoever he was in cahoots with funded this. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the government. I'm sorry to say this, but this is what I truly believe. Every time shooting events happen, it has something political behind it. All the time. No matter how many rules that you want to put out there, it doesn't stop this stuff. And nobody sees this. Everybody's got to fucking wake up. Here in New York, Kathy Hochul, who I like to call Kathy Cuomo because she's no better than that piece of shit, he already put the age to buy uh, semi-automatic rifles up to 21 from 18. Against the Constitution, I don't believe it, but sometimes maybe an 18-year-old doesn't have the mindset. Okay, but now they want to do a micro stamping on new guns that will put some kind of code or something and signature on the bullet case. I honestly don't know what that's going to do. Uh, you know, I guess because it's a semi-automatic gun, it shoots the casings out, and whoever's doing that kind of tragic thing aren't going to go around picking up the casings. I don't really think that technology even exists yet. I don't know if it's worthy of trying, but whatever. Um, we can't purchase or own body armor. I don't have any myself, so it doesn't really affect me. But if in she signed this on Monday, I believe, and I think we have 90 days before it goes into effect. So if I want to buy an AR after that, I have to have a license, just like my pistol license and my carry license. I have to have a rifle's license. Now I already have an AR, so I'm grandfathered in. I don't have to get a license for that, which I don't understand. And I don't understand why I have to get a new license. Just put it on the one that exists already. But that's New York. Uh, it's a communist state. I know it. I've just lived here all my life, so what am I going to do? And now you got this other stuff going on with Bozo Biden, that piece of shit, who wants to ban AR-15s, which it's not going to happen. It won't go through. He can sign all he wants. It won't go through. I understand that. But you got this guy trying to tell us or control our gun laws and make guns harder for us to have. Meanwhile, in Afghanistan, he left hundreds of thousands of dollars of U.S. equipment and weapons for the Taliban to take over. And then what did they do? They made a parade shoving it down our throats. How is that fair? He don't know the first thing about guns, saying that a 9mm blows the lung out of your body. Come on. I guarantee you put up a bunch of bullets in front of him and he couldn't even identify them. He is a piece of shit. I don't know how anybody can support him. His approval rating is like 32% or something like that. I challenge anybody watching this to contact me so we can do a live and discuss this, because I want to know what's going through your head, who you can say that you can still support this bastard. Gas prices are up, which gas prices run everything. Food, everything. Everything's going up. I'm telling you, by fall, there's going to be an economic collapse, and it's going to be hard to come back from it. Trump, I did not agree with everything he said. I wish he was here. I don't think I'll ever vote again because I don't trust the voting system, and I haven't trusted the voting system before Obama. I think we don't have a say. They make us think we do. They already know who they're going to put into the Oval Office. The only reason why Trump got in there was because Republicans had some power back then. And that's why Trump got there. If the Democrats, he would never have gotten it. And it proved it this time. This is why we got this shithead Biden in there. And Kamala, she's an asshole too. She does not even know what she's talking about. Biden, if he's not reading off a teleprompter, you can't even understand what he's saying. I just need you to understand that this country is falling apart. Now, I get it that there's a lot of people that don't want to get into this all the time, but you can't live your life blind. You can't sit there thinking that the world is good, because it's not. We're sending 53 or 56 billion dollars to that piece of shit Ukraine. And for what? It's not even doing anything. They're at a stalemate. Our money's not even helping them. Why do we keep sending them money when we have all these problems here? Because he does not care about America. Donald Trump put America before himself. He never even collected a paycheck. He started the wall in the southern wall. All that equipment now is sitting in a yard, wasting away. It's all rusting because this asshole won't do it. If I can think in my head how we can get out of this trouble and open up the Keystone Pipeline, become energy efficient, start sending our oil to other countries, we'll be back on top again. We're so low right now that China, Afghanistan, they don't even respect us. They're not afraid of us. Russia's not afraid of us, but we'll just keep pouring money into Ukraine. There's something wrong about that too. I don't understand what's going on, but you got to open your eyes. You don't want to be dealing with this political stuff and all this shit going on every day. I understand that. I do. I watch news every day. I do research online and everything. Now, I don't take everything they say online, you know, 100%, but at least you get an idea of what's going on. You have to open your eyes. And I'm dead honest. I don't believe in the voting system. Watch 2,000 Mules. People are making fun of it saying it's not real. I happen to think it is. And I was fumed when I seen it. 2,000 Mules. You've got to watch it. I was on the edge of my seat watching that the entire time. Taking my gun rights away is hurting me because I respect cops, and not the cops in Texas because that was a debacle. I don't know what they were thinking, what was going on there, but that was horrible. But just like that, cops are not there to protect you. They are there afterwards to fill out the report. They can't honestly know when something's going to happen. I'm going to protect my family. You never have to worry about me. You cut me off, you bump me in a store, you yell at me. I'm not going to be pulling out my weapon and threatening you with it. I'll never even, if I get into an argument with you, I wouldn't threaten you with it. Come through my door and threaten my family, you're damn right I'm going to use it. We're out in the store or something and something major happens, you threaten the life of my family, you're damn right I'm going to use it. That's the way good Americans think about their 2A privileges. We are born with this right. We need this. We cannot let these people try to take it away from us. And honestly, I don't think they'll ever be able to take it away from us. But they're chipping away with all these new laws and everything. It's getting a little ridiculous. The bump stock. See, now there's things that I don't agree with the 2A, like the bump stock. I shot an AR with a bump stock. I think it's very annoying. You can't keep on target because you're bouncing. I don't like it, but there are people that do, and if it's a part of the 2A, then I support it. I don't have to like it, but that's the way your mindset has to be. You have to think for the entire scenario, not just for yourself. And again, I challenge anybody that's watching this, or if you know somebody that's a Biden supporter, contact me on social media. I'll be glad to do a live with you and discuss what's going on. And I want to know your reasoning for still supporting this asshole. So please, take care of yourself, protect your family. Remember to subscribe, give that thumbs up. I'd like this to get out there. Share this out if you would. And you all have a great day.